The Battle of Natural Bridge was fought on March 6, 1865, in Newport, Florida, near Tallahassee. Tallahassee was one of the few Southern capitals not invaded by the Union, which protected a significant area of North Florida and South Georgia from the severe economic losses. The events leading to the Battle of Natural Bridge began in February of 1865 when Southern troops carried out a raid against Fort Myers in South Florida. Union Brigadier General John Newton, a veteran of the Gettysburg and Atlanta campaigns, believed that the presence of Confederate soldiers so far south provided opportunity for action on the northern Gulf Coast. Two black regiments, the 2nd and the 99th U.S. Colored Infantries, traveled with the Union Army as a part of the raid against Fort Myers. Racial and political clashes were common amongst the soldiers, and commanders reported frequent assaults on the African American troops by fellow white soldiers and even civilians. White officers complained that the black units behaved like undisciplined mobs. Animosity between regular Union officers and former Confederates boiled into fights, military arrests, and even killings. The conditions in Florida were also brutal. Spoiled flour, rotten meat full of maggots, and clouds of mosquitoes. Although there was not much fighting, many soldiers died all the same. Their primary assignment was to guard the refugees, patrol the coastal areas, and occasionally venture into the interior for brief raids. Nevertheless, there were 5 times as many casualties from yellow fever as actual combat in just one of the infantry regiments alone. The 2nd Cavalry officer, Lieutenant William McCullough, kept a running death count in his diary of lost soldiers due to disease. After living in these difficult conditions for more than 1 year, the order was given to invade North Florida. On the evening of March 5, 1865, the 2nd and 99th U.S. Colored Infantries arrived at Natural Bridge and prepared to cross, but were met with Confederate forces led by Brigadier General William Miller. Soldiers from the 2nd and 99th stormed across the bridge and tried to charge the Confederate lines. They were driven back by heavy musket fire and artillery fire. As the morning of March 6 progressed, the Union forces launched attack after attack while the Confederate soldiers dug in and received wave after wave of reinforcements. The fighting of the Battle of Natural Bridge took place at close range and involved heavy fire from both small arms and artillery. The Union force was badly beaten, and by the end of the day was in full retreat back to the St. Mark's Lighthouse. The Confederate Army held the bridge and saved Tallahassee. Although not a large battle, the Battle of Natural Bridge was one of the last fought by African American regiments. Beginning with the fall of Atlanta, back in September 1864, the Union harnessed a momentum of victory that would soon lead to success.